main pages. You will be able to see them now on your screen. This is what the website will be looking like for the general public if they want to receive more information on these awards. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want more details, that's where you should go. It's www.ibma.lk. And for our journalists and media colleagues, you may have received a book at the start of the session, a file containing all of the details, the specific timelines, and all of the details that you saw on the screen here and in these presentations are in the document that you received. As you can see, the stage is being set for a quick panel discussion so that we can iron out some of the areas that you may have questions about through the panel that we see here on stage. For this panel, I want to invite the following dignitaries to come up on stage as soon as the stage is set. But to save some time, let me introduce them to you one by one. First will, of course, be our chairman of NIBM, Dr. E.N. Chintaka Pereira. Dr. E.N. Chintaka Pereira is an accomplished academic and higher education leader with extensive experience in university administration, strategic management, research, and institutional development. As a chairman of NIBM, he provides strategic leadership in advancing the Institute's mission of developing industry-ready professionals and strengthening Sri Lanka's business and management education landscape. With a distinguished career spanning academia and public sector leadership, Dr. Pereira has contributed significantly to curriculum development, research, quality assurance, governance, and institutional transformation. His leadership is driven by a strong commitment to innovation, academic excellence, and fostering meaningful partnerships between academia, industry, and the government. Under his guidance, NIBM continues to expand its national impact through initiatives that promote entrepreneurship, business innovation, consultancy, and sustainable economic development. Dr. Pereira will be our first panelist for this session. Next will be Dr. D.M.A. Kulasurya, the Director General of NIBM, an advisory committee member of the NIBM Best Innovative Business Model Awards 2026. Dr. D.M.A. Kulasurya is the Director General of NIBM, Sri Lanka's premier statutory institution for business and technology education. A distinguished academic, learning scientist, and strategic leader, he has over 2 years of experience in higher education, institutional transformation, and innovation-driven leadership. He has served as the Director General of NIBM since 2017. Holding a PhD in Lean Management and certified as a Lean Six Sigma Black Belt, Dr. Kulasurya's expertise spans learning sciences, operations management, data analytics, design thinking, and organizational excellence. He is the creator of the Thinking, Doing, Finishing pedagogical framework, an innovative learning model designed to develop graduates who think critically, act decisively, and deliver meaningful outcomes. Under his leadership, NIBM has expanded its global partnerships, strengthened outcome-based education, established the National Innovation Center, launched its digital campus, and promoted data-driven and sustainability-focused initiatives that contribute to Sri Lanka's knowledge economy. His vision continues to position NIBM as a regional hub for innovation, entrepreneurship, and industry-focused education. Dr. Kulasurya is our second panelist. Our third panelist will be Mr. Kolita Ranawaka, Director, School of Business, NIBM. Mr. Kolita is the Director of the School of Business, where he leads numerous initiatives in business education, consultancy, and industry collaboration. His commitment to applied learning and organizational excellence has been instrumental in positioning the School of Business as a leading partner in developing innovative business solutions. Next, our panelist will be Dr. Bharata Devanarayana, Chair of the Steering Committee of the Best Innovative Business Model Awards 2026, and also the Head of Management and Development. Dr. Bharata Devanarayana is a distinguished academic and strategic leader with extensive experience in higher education, research, institutional development, and project leadership. Throughout his career, he has contributed significantly to advancing academic excellence, organizational strategy, and innovation-driven initiatives. As the chair of the steering committee of the NIBM Best Innovative Business Model Awards 2026, Dr. Devanarayana provides strategic direction and oversight to ensure the successful planning and execution of this initiative. His leadership has been instrumental in establishing a robust governance framework that upholds transparency, credibility, and excellence throughout the awards program. Our next panelist will be Dr. Asanga Ranasinghe, Director, Postgraduate Institute of Management, University of Jawaharlal, and advisory committee member of the NIBM Best Innovative Business Models Awards 2026. Dr. Asanga Ranasinghe is the Director of the Postgraduate Institute of Management, or PIM, University of Jawaharlal, and a distinguished academic and management professional with over 3 decades of experience spanning both industry and academia. His expertise encompasses corporate strategy, marketing, business transformation, innovation, leadership, and organizational excellence. Prior to assuming the leadership of PIM, Dr. Ranasinghe held senior leadership positions in several leading organizations and has contributed extensively to postgraduate management education, research, and executive development. He has also served as the chairman of the Sri Lanka Standards Institution, or SLSI, further strengthening his expertise in quality, governance, and institutional excellence. And our final panelist is Dr. Anil Pereira, Director, Market Operations, Central Bank of Sri Lanka, Advisory Committee member of the NIBM Best Innovative Business Model Awards 2026. Dr. Anil Pereira is a senior financial sector professional and an accomplished economist currently serving as the Director of Market Operations at the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, with extensive experience in monetary policy implementation, financial markets, economic analysis, and regulatory frameworks. He has made significant contributions to strengthening Sri Lanka's financial system. His expertise spans financial market operations, economic policy, institutional governance, and sustainable economic development. As a member of the Advisory Committee of BIBMA 2026, Dr. Pereira brings a valuable macroeconomic perspective that reinforces the initiative's commitment to fostering innovative and resilient business models capable of contributing to national economic progress. These are our panelists, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have you all, our panelists, up here on stage so that we can have some questions, maybe from our journalists as well? Sirs, can we please have you on stage? Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. I think I'll be standing here and asking questions, unfortunately. Our first question should go, I think, to the chairman, Dr. Pereira. NIBM has introduced many national initiatives over the years. Why did the institution feel that this was the right time to launch a National Business Model Awards program? What do you think was the reason for the timing of this program?
Actually, I think that's right. So now, as I explained in my speech as well, now the country is moving forwards with the recovery economy to the more resilient, sustainable economy. In addition to that, the World Bank the reclassified Sri Lanka as an middle income country, uh, upper middle income country. So with these two things, is create a nice environment for the business opportunities in the country. The most of the time, with the geopolitical situation of all around the world, maybe bring some investment for the country, the foreign. There may be a chance with that scenario. So with that, that is the background of the country now. In addition to that, now the as our Director General Dr. Surya said, now with their past experience, now NIBM is coming to their climax with the experience of the innovation initiatives and the trainings and everything. So because of that, combining these two conditions, so that is the time to bring all the innovative ideas, all the innovative business model to the common platform. So because of that, so actually I have some experience in actually my field is not the business management, but I have some experience with the statistical analysis in the social enterprises of the all around the world, more than 14 countries. So that this is also the very nice business model. Right? So most of the time in the developing countries, they bring the different economic growth and different economic impact to the country that is social enterprises. So like that. So this is the time to Sri Lanka to experiment that type of the different innovative business model. And this is time to bring all of them in the common platform and assist them and support them and make a platform to all of them to show their ideas, to bring their ideas together. I think because of all of these reasons, this is the time to start that type of uh, a board country that create that type of platform to the Sri Lanka, and this is the institute to take an initiative for the country. This is the institute.
Thank you, Mr. And I invite our journalist friends, members of the audience, if you have questions as well, raise your hand, even though I can't see you because these lights are very bright. I'm sure our friends, event management, will be able to give you a microphone that you may ask your questions from. But I think our next question is going to be to Dr. Kulasurya, the Director General of NIBM. So, in your speech, you mentioned that BIBMA adds a new dimension to NIBM's consultancy and industry engagement. How do you see this initiative contributing to Sri Lanka's economic and business transformation in the coming years, over the years?
No, it's a very important question. And if you look at the industries, how things are happening in the economy, and different levels of businesses also, it's very important to inculcate better thinking capabilities in their processes, without which it's very difficult for them to stay in the business. Those days, of course, if you take traditional economy, and land, labor, capital, materials, those are the major resources. But remember the fact that today, the people who are having the better brains, those who can take better decisions on those materials and the other resources, will be the winners. So that's the reason as to why we need to take this initiative to the next level, to create something different. With your knowledge, if you can add value to the society in different ways, then you are the winner and you are the leader and you are in the front in making businesses and creating the real value. So this is where we at NIBM also can support, especially for startup, micro levels and medium level. Of course, leaders are doing well and they can showcase, come over here and showcase their products and innovative products. But at the same time, we need to help others, basically because the micro and micro level economies are the real driving factors in a given economy. So we are supposed to, we are planning to support them, and while we are making sure that we are benchmarking with others, but we need to support them to grow as well. So that's what the NIBM is thinking, and without thinking about any problems and various things, it's high time for us to think positively and make sure that we are making use of our thinking capacity to build up the businesses and to see that the economy is growing.
Thank you, sir. I think I will quickly move to Mr. Kolita Ranawaka from the Business School at NIBM. Sir, from the perspective of the School of Business, I think this is an important question to all of us. How does BIBMA bridge the gap between academic knowledge and real world business excellence? Because the practical situation may be different from the theory that we study. Maybe, I'm not sure. What is your view on this?
Yeah, thank you for the question. I think NIBM School of Business, which has been in existence for the last half a decade, 51 years right now, we've been working very closely with the industry. We've been providing consultancy advice to the industry. We've been helping industry with developing the human resources which they require. And also very importantly, we've been creating entrepreneurs who could start up their own businesses and provide employment to many others in the society. So in that sense, we have been working with the industry in different perspectives, different dynamics, of course, for the last so many number of years. And this particular competition, or this particular awards series, is actually meant for business model innovation. Business model innovation, simply speaking, is about how you create, conceptualize, create, and deliver value to your customers. So there are different businesses in this country who do this in different ways, and we want to recognize them, and also we want to further stimulate them. Think in different perspectives, in different ways, in novel ways of how to conceptualize, create, and deliver value to their customers.
Yeah.
That's one of the primary objectives of this whole exercise. That way, we hope like we could further work hand in hand with the industry, support them, stimulate them in kind of expanding what they're doing right now, and altogether, like Dr. Kulasurya as well as Dr. Chintakapera mentioned, we are expecting a better Sri Lanka, a better future. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I would like to now move to Dr. Bharatadeva Narayana. I think there's a mic. Yeah. So, as the chair of the steering committee as well, I think this question is more in line with that. Developing a national awards program requires credibility and transparency, and that I think is an unargumented statement. What measures have been built into BIBMA to ensure organizations can trust the assessment and the process?
Okay, thank you. I have two specific answers for that. One thing is the structure, the other thing is the mechanism or the methodology. When you talk about the structure, as you have seen from the advisory committee to the independent assessment committee and then steering committee, so basically all these committees ensure how transparent it is. In addition to that, talk about the mechanism. It is a scientific mechanism where we have the systematically developed business model Canva, where we have developed 9 criteria, and even if you go through this booklet, where you find out how the marks are being allocated for each and every section. So each candidate or each business can look into their marks depending on their performance. So it will be very transparent. So with all these, I believe the structure and mechanism will ensure the authentication of this, or the authenticity of this particular model of this particular competition, or rather you can say the awards.
Thank you. I will come back to you, all of you actually, gentlemen, in a second round as well. But I want to now focus the attention to Dr. Asangaran. Many organizations, sir, have already received recognition through multiple awards that are happening in the country. What makes this particular award, BIBMA, fundamentally different from conventional business awards? We heard a bit of the process. Now let us talk about why this is unique.
See, there's a big difference between the strategy of an organization and the business model of delivering that strategy. Often we mix the two, and we think that strategy and the business model are the same. Strategy is about creating value in the market. Business model is about delivering that value and sustaining that delivery over a long period of time. So there are lots of awards, as you said, about brands and best companies and all that, but behind the scene, really evaluating the business models and whether they are sustainable and whether they are future ready and whether they can compete in this new world. I think there aren't many, and NIBM is probably the best suited business school to do this and really build this foundation so that Sri Lanka, as Chairman said, will be ready to face the new challenges in this new world of business.
Thank you. And finally, a question to Dr. Pereira, Dr. Anil Pereira. Now, we have a unique situation here from the perspective of the central bank as well. From the central bank's perspective, how important is business model innovation in strengthening Sri Lanka's economic resilience and long-term competitiveness?
Thank you very much for the question. And I can give a very long answer that runs through hours. But I'll put it very directly and short. I think any economy, the key or the fundamental objectives is to have like growth and stability. So I would like to say growth and stability on sustainable basis. So from central bank's viewpoint and in terms of macro viewpoint, if you look at growth, that is one of the key areas that we look at and support indirectly. And we have seen many theories, many concepts, and also even practical examples, empirical evidence with regard to the relationship between growth and innovation. Because innovation will drive productivity, innovation will drive competitiveness, innovation will drive new ideas, new investment, and also it will basically propel or encourage the role of the private sector, which is a very important engine of growth. So I think promoting innovation is really important if we are to achieve sustainable growth and development and also enhance per capita levels of the economy. To take evidence, as I said, from any country that has reported early industrialization, newly industrialized countries and countries came on later. All these are basically driven by innovation-led activities. And the other aspect, the stability, which is very important for the central bank, in its mandate, we are looking at basically the stability in the prices, stability in the external sector, stability in the financial system, payment system. All these are related to macro stability. So when we promote innovation, actually that will indirectly support all these stability aspects. For example, if you enhance productivity, that will enhance uh, supply side, and as a result, the price pressures will be less. If you basically promote competitiveness, especially the export competitiveness, that will support the external sector, which will bring more foreign inflows to the country, keeping the external sector stable. Likewise, any other sector, financial sector or the macro aspect, we can link it with the innovation and also the new ideas. So in overall, I think we cannot exclude any part of the macroeconomy that we can't see any relationship with innovation. So I think it's really important for a country to record sustainable growth and stability to have innovation or innovative ideas.
Thank you, Doctor. And before I move to my second round of questions, I also want to be a bit innovative, so I have a unique question to ask all of you. But before I do that, are there any questions from the audience that we can quickly take? I'm mindful of the time factor as well, but if there are any questions, we can entertain a few of them.
I have a question. What is the benefit for organizations to participate in this award ceremony? Like for SMEs, corporates, what is the benefit they get of participating?
The number one, this is the national platform for them to showcase their products and services and innovations so that they will be able to build up the image of that particular company in the country. You have seen not only here in Colombo, innovation is not limited to Colombo. You have seen many other players, small players at village level, and it's high time for them to apply and come over here and showcase their innovations with the big players in the country. So that is one thing for branding for themselves. And second thing is, it's very important when they are in the process of participating, when they are going through this process, they are learning much better than what they have been doing in the past. Because we have systematically structured this so that even if you are filling these applications and you need to think. So that will definitely help them to see what are their pluses and minuses of their businesses so that they are in the process of learning while they are applying for this whole game. And third thing is I would like to say that and when they are working with this whole team and with the panels and all the others, and they can learn a lot, and finally they can change their level of thinking, and finally they will innovate more and more and showcase their products in the country, probably here at national level at the same time at international level.
Thank you, Dr. Bulls. Any other questions from our journalists and well-wishers? Finally, some light. Thank you very much. I can see all of you now. No, I have then one final question to all of the gentlemen. I'll start with Dr. Anil Pereira from this side and go on to our right-hand side maybe. This question is a unique one and a short answer is what I expect from you. If you are to give a message to the business community of our country in relation to BIBMA 2026 and in relation to the general economic situation, what is your message to them now? A short answer.
Short answer again, I think innovation, there are two types of innovation, micro innovation, macro innovation. So in my way, this whole award process can help, especially in terms of micro innovation, especially at firm levels, at institutional levels and all that. And that can basically escalate to the macro level or the macro innovation where we will see overall transformation of the economic system, the procedures, and also the dynamics of the economy. So, in other words, think small, act large.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Ranwaka? Same question. What is your message to the business community?
My message to the business community is being the host of this whole endeavor, inviting them to come and participate, and also we can assure that we will get a whole basket of benefits. Again, answering this question from our media colleague, just questioned us on the benefits. There'll be, as Abhijit mentioned, there'll be a whole basket of benefits, and on top of that, if they're successful, they'll be winning an award or maybe so many awards from Sri Lanka's premier business education and also business consultancy organization in Sri Lanka. So this is something I hope everyone knows about NIBM. NIBM is mandated to promote business management and better business management practices in Sri Lanka and also to promote business management education in Sri Lanka. So we have been mandated to do this. We have been given the authority by the Parliament of Sri Lanka to do this. So I hope we will, the awards that we give away will be of real significance, real importance to everyone from a value point of view as well.
Thank you. And Dr. Kulasuri, over to you. Same question. What is your message to the business community of our country? A short one.
Yeah, I think my message to the IBM business community is to see that your the revenue coming from you annually at least 20 to 30% should come from new products and services. If you don't innovate, you get lost without your knowledge.
Thank you. Sir?
Actually, as I said, now this is the good atmosphere, very healthy atmosphere to experiment in Sri Lanka to try the different business model. But so rather than we are doing the experiment at the lab, doing the business model experience is risk. That risk is there. But we can mitigate and minimize that risk with sharing the different level of experience. Now this is the platform to share all of your innovative ideas, to share your own of your innovative ideas in the business model development. So this is the platform. So because of that, I invite you all the business community to join with the Innovation Business Model Award organized by the National Institute of Business Management.
Thank you. Same question to you.
I think this award ceremony is not about winning. It is about participation. Through participation, we always raise the bar, and we get to that level, and then we raise it again, because the competition in the future is not going to be local; it's going to be global. So we are continuously improve. So I think NIBM is the best business school, and in participating, I think media personnel should take this message forward, get wider participation, so that the benefits are huge for the country.
Thank you. Final remarks.
Yeah, what I say in a few words: come, explore, develop, and perform better than before.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, gentlemen. But before you go, I'll try one more time whether we have any questions from the audience. Maybe we can entertain one question given the time factor. If there are, we can move to you, and if not, do we? Seeing none, I think we will be able to. But you are welcome to speak to any of these gentlemen, and also the project lead will be here after the event as well. Have a chat with them, get your clarifications done. If you're shy to ask the questions now, you can ask them later. But thank you very much, gentlemen, for your time. Thank you for the succinct information. Yes, thank you very much. Have a round of applause for all of these gentlemen. As we are slowly coming to an end of this evening's proceedings, this great initiative, this yeoman task that has been undertaken by NIBM, I would now like to invite Ms. Swapni Hapuarachi, who is a consultant lecturer at NIBM, to address all of you and deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. Chairman and Director General of the National Institute of Business Management, distinguished guests, members of the media, colleagues, and friends. It is truly an honor to stand before you today at the launch and press conference of the NIBM Best Innovative Business Model Awards 2026. This initiative is very close to our hearts, and it would not have been possible without the unwavering support and guidance of so many individuals and organizations. On behalf of the steering committee of the NIBM Best Innovative Business Model Awards, I take this opportunity to express our deepest gratitude to each and every one of you. First and foremost, I would like to extend our sincere appreciation to Dr. E.N. Chintaka Pereira, Chairman of NIBM, for your continued support and belief in our ability to execute initiatives of this scale. A very special thank you goes to Dr. D.M.A. Kulasurya, Director General of NIBM, for your visionary leadership and constant encouragement in driving innovation and excellence within our institution, and for truly making a difference in the business landscape of Sri Lanka. I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Kolitha Ranawaka, Director of NIBM School of Business, for his unwavering commitment and dedication to this project. Your leadership has been truly instrumental in bringing this vision to life. I also wish to extend our sincere thanks to Dr. Bharata Devanarayana, Head of Management and Development at NIBM School of Business, for his valuable insights and guidance throughout the planning process and for chairing the steering committee. Our thanks goes to the esteemed members of the Governing Council of NIBM for their trust and confidence in us. We are equally grateful to the directors of all the schools of NIBM for their continued support and collaboration. A special appreciation goes to the members of the advisory committee, Dr. E. N. Chintaka Pereira, Dr. D. M. A. Kulasurya, Dr. Asanga Ranasinghe, and to Mr. Polika Ranavaka. The members of the assessment council, Dr. D. M. A. Kulasurya, Dr. Asanga Ranasinghe, Dr. Anil Pereira, Dr. Ajanta Apukorala, Dr. Ajit Abesekara, and Dr. Hemendra Javira, and finally the steering committee. The expertise, dedication, and countless hours of hard work have ensured that this award program is built on a foundation of credibility, transparency, and excellence. Your contribution is truly commendable. I would also like to extend our sincere gratitude to our media personnel for being here today and for your continued support in sharing our story with the wider community. A heartfelt thank you goes to our website partner, Adopt Technologies, headed by Mr. Venusha Pereira and Mr. Amila Pereira, for your outstanding work in bringing our digital presence to life. We are also deeply grateful to SLT Digital, our event and project partner, led by Mr. Niroshana De Silva, Mr. Samira Gajbahu, and Mr. Sanjeeva for your professionalism and seamless collaboration throughout this journey. To Cinnamon Brand, our gracious hosting venue. Thank you for your exceptional hospitality and for providing us with this beautiful setting for our launch. I would also like to extend our appreciation to all the internal staff of NIBM, the procurement, finance, HR, and administration divisions for your tireless behind the scenes efforts. Your dedication and hard work make events like these possible. A special thank you goes to NIBM Media Crew and the Media Club of NIBM School of Business for your excellent coverage and capturing the spirit of this event so beautifully. Finally, to everyone who has supported this initiative in any way, and I sincerely apologize if I have missed anyone, please know that your contribution is deeply valued and appreciated. This achievement belongs to all of us. NIBM Best Innovative Business Model Awards 2026 is a celebration of innovation, resilience, and forward thinking entrepreneurship. We are excited to discover and honor the brightest minds of tomorrow. Thank you all once again for your presence, your support, and your belief in this vision. Wishing you all a very good night. Thank you.